The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And a chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to the Unsaturated Media Zone Christmas show this week. Holiday the 20th. That's a good day for a Christmas show, Dave. We start on the 20th. Sometimes we run later in Schenectady. They show us a few more times. And always available on YouTube. And,
Yes.
And the Open Stage Media page, they're usually up there.
It's the big festive time of year.
They did the parade there, and they had. I'm restraining myself to YouTube comments now, but they had a newscaster doing the. Cody from where?
Oh, not from Channel 6. What a knucklehead.
Well, at least he's a professional broadcaster. We also had one of the Golub clan
Oh,
on there.
well,
and screaming at the top of her lungs is not a professional. I was going to please next year professional broadcasters, but I restrained myself and did not put that under the posting. But she, grating voice, and you have to listen to this.
It must have put in big bucks or sponsored or something.
Yeah, that'll be over soon, though.
But what is it? This is what I don't understand. This Cody Holyoke, whatever. Channel 6, I think, has like 12 people in the morning. What? Channel 10 has a million people. Why do you get... What happened to just like, I know Ed O'Brien has died, but what Ed and the weather guy? Yeah. That's it. Why do we need 5 people of all different ethnicities?
You need cheerful morning banter to get your day started.
Is that what it is? Because I'm not getting it from anywhere.
Of the sub-B category, who aren't good enough to make it to the nighttime news. We try them out in the morning.
Yeah, I'll give that 6 and 10, but 13's not bad. They're okay, but I cannot. There's just too many people. Just read the news and give me the weather. The weather, every time, weather. You get the weather, and then they say, we have something brewing coming up in the next few days, but we'll go over that when we come back in 4 minutes. 4 minutes? You go to a commercial, and you're back with the weather. Can't you just give us the weather? Why do we have to wait?
That's called a teaser.
It's not, but it's every 4 minutes. All right, people get up, have their coffee. Another set of people get up 20 minutes later, have their coffee. Not every 4 minutes. Come on. I just need the weather once.
A lot of commercial time.
Weather on the one.
Weather, you got to go look on the ones.
Weather on the ones, weather on the nines, weather on every minute.
Well, we have the internet for that.
Whatever. And it's the Christmas show, so let's bitch and complain.
Yeah. Well, we better get going because we have 4 films.
Yes, we do.
We also are going to do the Hallmark movie quiz because you said you've been watching them all.
I haven't watched them all. I've watched many, but there are some actresses and actors, when I see that they're in them, I will not watch. Because they're just awful.
Who's that? Lacey Chabert?
Lacey Chabert is one I don't care for. Alicia Witt is another one I don't care for.
That does away with half the movie.
It pretty much does. But Candace Cameron Bure is, she's in 9. I'm missing Sarah Lancaster. No new ones out of her. She was showing up in a bunch of them, but...
Yeah, some of them disappear after their run of 9 of the same movie.
People are making a career out of these, but anyway.
All right, let's get into tonight's films, Dave.
All right, we've got Sing, Assassin's Creed, Passengers, and Why Him? And this is Sing, Ed.
Uh-huh.
You want to do that one?
I'll do this
All right,
one.
you do that one.
Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
It's good we don't have to look at him this time.
Oh.
Reese Witherspoon, who we'd like to look at, but we can't see here. Seth MacFarlane, who's good with his voice, so that's all right. And Scarlett Johansson. We got people who we would like to see doing voices here.
Yes. Well, the women.
A koala impresario stages a grand singing competition for the world's animals in order to save his elegant theater in this quirky animated musical from Illumination Entertainment.
Did it say quirky or crappy?
Yeah. Said quirky, but crappy might fit. It looks like are they using the actual songs? They're using the current day songs, and it sounds like the actual artists. I don't know what they're trying to pull off of this one.
Come back. What is going on here?
I don't know about this one, Ed.
I think we're trying to do a little The Voice. People are missing America's, what was it, top singer? American Idol.
Idol.
So now we're going to make them with animals. Well, it's a good way to get the kids entertained for an hour and a half, usually with these.
She's not even that good.
It's just, I just don't know about this.
Yeah, this one I think there's a misstep here with the animation. Usually they're so clever, Dave, the Illumination crew.
It's Miss Piggy.
What is the big song they're playing here at the Dream On? And it's Aerosmith, isn't it? They can't do that.
Well, they can. They can because they bought the rights to it. That's why. They were given permission, bought the rights.
Why aren't you rehearsing? I'm through.
Very long legs on the frog there.
I don't even know what that means.
Maybe I'll see that.
Got a chuckle. They saved it at
There
the
you
end
go.
with the frog.
Yes. All right, let's move on, shall we, Ed?
Let's move on.
Assassin's Creed,
Oh.
starring Michael Fassbender, Essie Davis, and Jeremy Irons. Through a revolutionary technology that unlocks his genetic memories, Callum Lynch experiences the adventures of his ancestor, Aguiar. I've never played Assassin's Creed, so I don't know. It's in 15th century Spain. Callum discovers he is descended from a mysterious secret society, the Assassins, and amasses incredible knowledge and skills to take on the oppressive and powerful Templar organization in the present day. Rated PG-13 for intense sequences of violence and action, thematic elements, and brief, strong language. From 20th Century Fox.
I thought we were done making movies out of video games. A few of them tanked there.
I don't think we are.
We're not done yet. This is a
Just
big
like
one.
we're not done making Star Wars movies, and we're not done making superhero movies.
Not yet. And I just saw the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which looks quite entertaining, Dave.
Well, the first one was actually, I'll admit, wasn't bad. I did see that one.
Welcome to the Spanish Inquisition.
Second trailer looks... See, the Marvel one, somebody was commenting in the comments, you know, these trolls, they call them on there. But the DC movies are so dark and, you know, downers, and then a lot of fun with these Guardians and Marvel movies, which are going to the theater for entertainment. We don't want to see a lot of brooding superheroes.
But it's all storytelling, Ed. It doesn't matter whether you're brooding or whether it's an action, uplifting film. It's what you prefer to see.
Well, it does if you got a highly rated film
Well, that's true.
and one that's falling short.
Assassin's Creed.
Do we want to see Michael Fassbender flying around? Isn't he a fairly decent actor?
He's he is a good actor. Very good actor.
Large in which capacity?
Oh.
This is the one that had the large winkles.
The Winkles? He's got more than one? Wait a minute. His
Fassbender.
part was exposed in a movie, wasn't
Which
it?
movie was that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What was it?
Check,
You don't know?
check Mr. Man. No, not Mr. Skin for this one. He's got a side sight for men.
All right.
Maybe we should do that with the nude or not game sometime. We'll switch and do some men, Dave.
No.
No, okay.
Next, Ed.
Oh, Passengers. I'm going to do this.
You're going to do that one?
You just read the other one.
What? Is there no rule? It says you can't do two in a row.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Who wears a merkin.
Let's see if there's nudity in this, and we'll have to decide if she has a merkin or not. Chris Pratt, who was in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Michael Sheen and Andy Garcia. On a routine journey through space to a new home, 2 passengers sleeping in suspended animation are awakened 90 years too early when their ship malfunctions. As Jim and Aurora face living the rest of their lives on board with every luxury they could ever ask for, they begin to fall for each other, unable to deny their intense attraction until they discover the ship is in grave danger. With the lives of 5,000 sleeping passengers at stake, only Jim and Aurora can save them all. Rated PG-13 for sexuality, nudity, and action peril.
Well, you're not going to determine whether she's wearing a merkin because it's PG-13 nudity, which might just be like side boob or right butt cheek.
It's probably some boob when they're coming out of suspended animation, unless it's Chris Pratt's behind, which is more likely what we're going to see. So she hasn't really been nude in any films, only those hacked phone pictures.
Right. Have you seen those hacked phone pictures?
I had to check those out for,
Yeah, how were they?
They were pretty good.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to get those. How do I get them? I'll send them to me.
I'll send. I don't know if they were pulled from the internet. So.
Which, again, begs the question, why are you taking pictures of me? I don't understand. Why would you do that?
Yeah, well, they send them around and have fun with them.
Why? Who are they sending them to?
Probably the boyfriend, I would imagine.
But wouldn't the boyfriend actually get the real thing, like, in his hands?
Well, sometimes, it keeps you busy at work.
Is that what it does?
Something to do to kill a few minutes at work.
All right.
This looks like a little alien type theme where there's something going on trapped on a ship.
Trapped on a ship. And let's move on.
Let's move
Passengers was that one. This one is why him? Starring Zoe Deutsch, James Franco, Bryan Cranston. Over the holidays, Ned, an overprotective but loving dad, and his family visit his daughter at Stanford, where he meets his biggest nightmare. Her well-meaning but socially awkward Silicon Valley billionaire boyfriend, Laird. The straight-laced Ned thinks Laird, who has absolutely no filter, is a wildly inappropriate match for his daughter. The one-sided rivalry and Ned's panic level escalate when he finds himself increasingly out of step in the glamorous high-tech hub and learns that Laird is about to pop the question. Rated R for strong language and sexual material throughout.
I gave the guy the Christmas card. I didn't know he put happy holidays on there.
Yeah,
We've seen this before, sort of.
Yeah. Was it a movie with Pauly Shore? I don't know.
That's one.
Is there one? I don't know.
There's always there was a very bad one with the voice of Jor-El from Smallville. I'm trying to think. It was Terrence Stamp, and then it was Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah, it was the same movie. And then there was one with Gerard Depardieu, which is my father, the hero. Remember that one? It's the same movie.
Gerard Depardieu?
Gerard Depardieu. Remember that was the one where the daughter pretended that her father was her boyfriend to make the other guy jealous.
I don't remember that because I don't think I've seen any Gerard Depardieu movie.
It was a young Katherine Heigl, and she had to wear a thong, which came out she wasn't happy wearing it, 15 or whatever she was. It was odd and disturbing on every level, and yet it was supposed to be a comedy.
Oh.
Do we like to see Bryan Cranston in this lighthearted comedy role?
I think Bryan Cranston is a fine actor. I think he's a good dramatic actor and a fine comedian.
Oh, this is the one thing which I'm surprised is in the regular trailer coming up.
What is that?
This is what we call a teabagging incident coming.
No.
Oh,
jeez. It's some Rocky Mountain oysters, ladies and gentlemen.
Right on there.
Well,
I guess that's a right to show. It's a natural part on a unnatural area.
It's a natural part. All right.
All right.
There you go. There's our films.
Hey, we got them in all on time.
We did.
We can take a look at the DVD releases.
Are there any holiday specials coming out?
I think there might be.
Not this one.
Here's a Halloween special we just did a couple months ago. The Rob Zombie Killer Clown movie.
Is Sherry Moon Zombie in this?
She's in this. I don't think she does her usual ass crack scene.
Oh, no.
She usually has that going.
It looks like there's a very small person down at the bottom.
Mishu.
Doomed.
Now, this was a Roger Corman film. He had to make a quickie version of Fantastic Four in order to hold the rights to the film. So they knocked this off. It was very low budget, which is actually better than most of the real ones they did. I think I have it on a bootleg VHS. It was pretty good for the limited effects they had. But this is about the making of that film. I'd like to see that film on good.
There you go. Dolly Parton's Christmas of Many Colors. Circle of Love.
If it wasn't CBS, this would be on the Hallmark Channel.
It might be.
If it didn't have Dolly Parton's star power raising it onto the network.
And a child being squished into... Oh, that's just bad placement.
Oh. Poor girl suffering and suffocating in there.
Hairspray live.
Now, as we tape this show, this has not been on yet. They're doing it. Well, I believe they're doing it this week as we tape on Wednesday, and then a couple weeks later, it'll be on DVD for your holiday enjoyment.
Oh.
As we watch every feminine actor and singer, and have Harvey Firestein playing a woman. Everything you would want to see is in this Hairspray Live.
Harvey Firestein.
That's NBC, they're doing those.
Creepshow 2.
What does this remind you of, Dave? What? Oh, that's one. That's not what I was thinking of.
What? I don't know. What does it remind me of?
Bad chocolate smell in the theater when we went to see this.
I don't recall that.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
And we went to see this, and there was a bad chocolate smell in the theater. And then, of course, the third segment has Lois Childs.
Oh.
Who, as young teenagers, we thought she was droopy, but now as we see it at our age, they look pretty good. It was just a little different at the time.
I seem to recall them being like pieces of hanging linguine.
I don't think it's as bad as you remember as a teenager. You have to take a look and find Blu-ray quality now.
Okay, Blu-ray. I need Blu-ray boobs.
Tom Savini. He had nothing to do with this. He said at the convention. He only acted in it. Playing the garbage man, I believe.
Yes. Dracula versus Frankenstein.
Now, do you remember this one?
70s?
Very low budget.
Was it a 70s movie?
It was 70s. Huh? No. We have a still from it, which I remember from all the monster magazines of the day.
Oh, jeez. Of course, you pick that one.
That was the one they always used in the monster magazines of the day, and probably the worst Frankenstein we've ever seen, with sort of a napkin around his neck to hide the mask or whatever they were using. But hopefully the woman's decollage distracts you from the horrible makeup there. Just perfect for your holiday gift giving.
It is. Very enjoyable.
Okay, now we have 5 minutes to do the Hallmark game.
Oh, I'm going to fail.
I have to cough first and
Okay.
clear my throat.
So you're going to give me a synopsis of a Hallmark film?
Yes.
And you're going to give me possible titles to pick from?
I'm
Because I
going to
won't
give
know
you
them.
2 choices.
Okay.
very similar films.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to give you a read.
All right.
And you're going to tell me which one it is.
All right.
The first synopsis. Sarah Thomas is the type of woman who prefers to sit on the sidelines at work. You can put the two pictures up now. So
Okay, it's Lacey Chabert is in this one.
But when her big idea for a Christmas initiative is stolen, she makes a wish to Santa that she'll finally have the courage to stand up for herself.
It's the one on the right.
Santa grants her wish, but only gives her 48 hours. Boy, he's stingy on the time. So what do you say in this
It's
one?
a wish for Christmas. I guarantee it.
Okay.
I saw it.
That was a wish for Christmas, and then I'll read you the synopsis of the other one.
Which is probably exactly the same.
Very similar to the other one I just read. A special Christmas tree decorated with handwritten wishes.
He's got to go back to the other one.
Well, we'll go by.
All right.
Go ahead. Just leave them up till we're done with that pairing here. Here's our pairing. I'm going to read you one.
All right.
Two school teachers take their rivalry to a new level while they scramble to win a holiday baking contest. It's a tough choice. It looks very similar, except this one didn't have the man picture in it. Usually there's a man.
I've seen that one, but I don't know which one this is. I'm going to go with, I think it's a Cookie Cutter Christmas.
That's right.
Yeah.
Matchmaker Santa is now an adult. Melanie is running her own bakery and dating a handsome CEO. Justin.
Yeah, I did see Cookie Cutter Christmas, so that's how I know that. Okay.
Here's the next one.
Next set.
Theme. Little theme going here.
Oh, no.
After getting fired from her job as a maid at a ritzy New York hotel, Allie reluctantly accepts a temp job as the governess to a young girl who's part of a powerful family in Europe that lives in an actual castle.
That would be a Royal Christmas.
That is a crown
Oh!
for Christmas.
I haven't seen either one of these.
Royal Christmas is Prince Leopold, heir to the throne of Cordinia, wishes to marry his young love, a humble seamstress from Philadelphia.
Oh. I didn't see either one of those, so I cannot say.
So this is the royal versions of the Hallmark.
All right.
And here we have another two,
right.
very similar.
Oh, I haven't seen either one of these. But geez, that Lacey Chabert is showing up in all of these so far.
She's in two of these here, right? A gift of music transports people back to another time and place where they find their truest feelings, a sense of family.
That's a Family for Christmas, Ed.
That is a Christmas melody. After a conversation with a man playing Santa Claus during her office Christmas party, a woman wakes up to find herself married to her college sweetheart. It is a family.
Oh, that was on last night. I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch
No,
that?
I
See, you
don't.
would have been up
I
here.
would have
if
watched
you-
it.
No, that
I
one.
would have known, yeah. We got one more?
We have a couple more
All right.
here.
We got time.
You can get in.
Ooh.
Usually the man has the green outfit, and this one's throwing us off. There's some white in there. And an anxious bride-to-be throws in with a broken-hearted guy and a happily married couple for an emergency ride to New York City, learning about each other and themselves along the way.
That would be my Christmas dream.
No.
Oh.
That's the detour. I thought that one was kind of easy.
Well,
because
I thought
or
it was
did you-
Christmas detour, but I figured you were throwing something in there.
I could throw a zinger.
So I did it the other way.
Okay,
I didn't see either one of those.
We'll go to the next one. Boy, there's a whole bunch of ones you can look forward to seeing.
No.
This is the office type.
I haven't seen
One?
either of these either. Please, how many of these do they have? I've seen so many, yet I haven't seen these.
A man inherited a company that has a toy factory in a small town.
These aren't the only two with that theme. I got news for you.
The town needs the factory to stay open. He goes to decide to keep or close the factory, finds the meaning of Christmas along the way.
Well, that's a Christmas Incorporated.
That is correct. In the other one, a woman chooses to restore the hotel to its original grandeur, only to sell it right before Christmas.
I actually did see Christmas Incorporated.
Okay, let's see. We got a couple more if we can get them in here. How
All
many
right.
do we have? We have one more, including
I'll know this one for
your
sure.
favorite one here. Let's see. Let's read a little bit of it.
No.
After a nasty car accident in a snow town, Carrie suffers head trauma and regains consciousness in Central Park with an older man, Henry. You want to take a stab?
It's Christmas magic.
That's correct.
It's one of the worst ever.
The other one has 2 news broadcasters, so I couldn't read that one.
Yeah.
That's the one you said was the worst ever.
It is so bad, you have to watch it. Because the guy is easily 10 years older than her. He's got bad hair. He's got a double chin. He's this dumpy thing, and that's who she falls for. It's just awful. Which I guess, is good for people like me. We have hope. Yeah, there's just... I've seen plenty of those, but they make 10 or 12 every year, new ones. So... unless you decide you're going to watch them all and that's going to be your life, there's just no way to see them all.
Most with Lacey Chabert, the Candace
Cameron Bure,
and then the one from the Wonder Years.
Danica McKellar is starting to be in quite a few. Alicia Witt. Deidre Hall is in one.
That was the first batch.
Lori Loughlin is showing up in 2 or 3 of them.
And then there was a few where Shannon Elizabeth was in.
Oh, I haven't seen any of hers.
American Pie.
Wow. Is it game time?
It's game time.
It's game time. Let's give away for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, we should do it today.
It's the Post of Pairs game where you send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We select your entry, we reveal what's behind the numbers you've given us. And if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. If you write spin the wheel, we will spin the wheel. You can win up to 10. Over to you, Ed.
I need something to do.
Well, here you go.
I need a number to pull off the board.
Shake that up.
That's our saturation level over here. Looks all right. We're not over saturated. Just had to move those blue lights down a little bit.
And this one is David Madison, 1 and 6, and spin.
1 and 6. That's a good one. That's the old Opposite Corners.
It is.
Boy, and the web series, which we'll be finishing off only after this tape.
1 and 6.
Oh, good for Christmas Day.
There you go.
I should get to it.
I love the smell. Isn't this smell so good? Smoke. It's like when I blow out a candle, my favorite being the balsam cedar from Yankee Candle. You blow it out and you inhale all that toxic smoke. Oh, so good. All right, are we ready? Number 2, what happened here? Number 2 is...
That's the one that always falls off.
Well, it's going to come off again, so just remember.
Now, you said he wants to spin, right?
Yes. Well, that's why this wheel is here, isn't it?
So he's going to trade in his 2 tickets for whatever he gets on the magical wheel. And we want a good one for Christmas.
Magical wheel? All right, just remember, this is a 2 when this comes flying off.
Okay.
All right, ready? We got to hurry up.
Got a clap.
Oh, 10's coming around. 10's coming around.
Oh, what is it?
It's 1.
All right. Well, we don't like to see that on Christmas, but that'll happen sometimes. Yeah, I don't have my thing on. How you doing? I'm gonna put the wheel back while Dave tells you something.
40 years, still doesn't know. He's got to use the microphone. Okay, well, we're sorry you lost one of your tickets, but now you've got one. What happened there? Dave, you won 1 ticket. That's pretty good. If you want to enter the contest for everyone else out there, just send in an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. That's mediazone95@gmail.com. If we select your entry, that's 2 numbers from 1 to 6. If we select your entry and match like we did here with Dave, or is it David? I want to make sure I get that correct. I don't want to upset him.
Maybe he's already upset he lost the ticket.
That's true. But he won 1 ticket.
That's right.
So if we match, you get 2 tickets, and if you write spin the wheel like David did, you spin the wheel just like you saw. Good night, everybody!
Have a happy Christmas and enjoy your ticket and whatever Santa brings you. We'll see you next time for our special New Year's show.